You have all seen images. We just passed our at least 2 holidays that would bring this to mind. Military cemeteries, our national cemetery, Arlington, where if you look as far as the eye can see, you see crosses or tombstones of our fallen service people who have stood, whether they signed up, whether they were drafted, whatever the case, their education, their color matters not. But from the Revolutionary War until today, there's probably about 1 million members of our country that have laid down their life. Now, when you're standing in that cemetery, if you look at images online even, you have to have no soul or be heartless to not look at every single marker and think that was a father, that was a husband, that was somebody's son, and somehow there's a sea of pain, of sorrow, of grief, but the cost. And you start thinking about the cost. The Civil War in this country, if you think about how many, just process, we were at war with each other. I mean, we're still at war with one another, but we took up arms against one another, right? And the casualties there, you almost have to stop for a minute. I mean, if we really were reading our history and processing it like real events and not something that's just so far removed, it would show something. There's a cost. Somebody died. Somebody multiplied to the tune of 1 million people. Some not in graves. Some bodies probably still laying in foreign fields under lots of dirt somewhere. Some completely incinerated. Now, again, if you're an American, it's got to touch your heart somewhere and say, some of you are parents and your children are serving, or they have served, or your spouses have served, where you say, thank God they served and they're still here and they're out of service, and you just kind of breathe a little kind of like, thank you, Lord. But the impact of the cost. See, this is, I think, the missing message. I hate to say it in America right now. It would shut the mouths of people who live in this country who just bloviate hatred towards the flag, the president, the country, because the reality is, it tells me they don't understand the freedoms that they enjoy came at a very expensive cost. And you don't need that as a lecture from me. You've seen the images. You probably all know somebody, a grandfather, a grandma, somebody has died sacrificially that we have our freedoms still. I guess if that was really pushed out there at the forefront, we might have a little bit better respect towards the things that represent who we are as a country.
Come into this house, magnify the Lord, lift up holy hands, our hearts in one accord, worship and bow down.